What's good?
Hello, conscious breathers, VBO peoples. So we're here with Dr. Z. I'm the Black Airbender. And today we're going to talk about your Scalar experience coming here to Miami. So what I did was I took Dr. Z's picture and literally put it on the Scalar machine, and it was giving off certain frequencies in 0-point energy, so no matter where she was feeling it. And we also printed it out and had it underneath her bed. So yeah, how's your experience so far?
Okay, so I'm glad that he warned me that it would have a compounding effect. So I will say, right when my photo was put on the Scalar technology, my body started sweating. And I was like, everyone touch my hands, it's starting to sweat. Because my body's very sensitive, and I just felt things open. And then we changed the frequencies so that what was channeling through the Scalar tech was 528 hertz, and then there was 88.8 hertz, and then there was 417 hertz. So this was the heart chakra, and then I don't know what 88 does, but then the sacral chakra. And I felt it in my lower back, something open, if that makes sense. Like, it was just very sensitive, very like, just like things started moving. Things just started moving in my body, and I could feel that even though I did nothing like different except this. Like, you know what I mean? That was the immediate reaction I had. That was very palpable. And then falling asleep, I woke up the next day very sore. My whole body, all over, was very sore. I had like, it looked like I had been crying or something. Like, my eyes were puffy the next day. I looked at his fiance, Jen. I was like, Jen, look at my face. Like, what's going on? She was like, oh, that happens. And I was super tired. Like, I didn't want to get up. I was just like, oh, because there was just so much processing. There was just so much moving. I want to highlight this because the next day I couldn't sleep, but it wasn't because I was like, for any other reason. It wasn't like things going through my head. I just was like wired, and I slept at like 5 a.m. and I woke up at 10 a.m. and I was good to go. Like, I was good, and I had a lot of energy that entire day, and I've had more energy now than before. I've been noticing this. So I was like trying to rationalize, like I'm noticing the effects, but I'm like, okay, I was staying at his place, so I was eating like really nice food and just like fruit, which is great. But my appetite has shrunk. I'm not eating as much as I normally do, which I like, because one of my vices is being a glutton. Like, and I love food. Like, I love the taste of food. The pleasure of food is something I would say I'm addicted to, for whatever reasons, and I've been eating less. And yeah, so that's kind of like a rundown still so far, and I feel a lot more energy for sure. And when I played around, and I took the picture out of the Scalar tech, and then I like felt the difference.
Oh, when did you take it out?
I was in front of her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I was like, oh, let's check it out. And I was like, it's weird because it's immediate. It's like zoom. It's like zoom. Kind of, yeah. And you don't expect it. So I'm someone that I don't go into things with expectations in life, pretty much, period. And the same applied to this situation. So it's always a surprise. Like, I'm the type that goes to a movie without even seeing the trailer, and I don't even read reviews before I go to, because I know that I have my own experience, and I'm very much so in my own vibe. And with this, I had no expectation, but it was immediate. It's like almost like you're a robot and you're being plugged in. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I kind of like to think of sources that way. Like, it's the Wi-Fi, and we're all just routers, and that need to be plugged in.
That's a good one. Wow. So, where do we go from here? Well, let's talk about functional aspects. You want to talk about your bag? The bags?
Oh my God.
I'd love to bring out the bag and show everyone.
I apologize that it's dirty. I've been traveling nonstop for 2 years.
It's a traveling bag.
It's a traveling bag. It's also machine washable. So, and I just haven't done that in a while.
The best bag we could ever have.
Oh my god, it's so packed.
Oh, wine glass.
And we have wine glass.
And this one says,
Remember to breathe.
that's what it says. I don't know if the camera can really pick up on that.
No, but it's so pretty.
Yeah, it says remember.
She's so happy.
So this is, I definitely wanted to give you this because you do travel a lot. So you can place your water in there and it only absorbs UVA rays, infrared rays. So it's really like you're drinking the sun. So it just needs to be close to the window. Doesn't even need to be outside. And you can literally taste the difference in 30 minutes.
I love this so much. Oh my gosh. Just in any case then. I would put like bottled water in this.
Yeah, no, you'll notice the difference for sure. That's a great travel filter.
Mine. I'm so excited. I needed a water bottle for a while and I hadn't gotten one in a long time. This is so cool. I love like seeing like
The purple?
Yeah, it's a nice strong like tint in there. Wow. I want to like be inside of that.
One day, one of my dreams is to make like a deprivation tank, but made out of iron.
That would be cool. That would be cool. I've done one. I didn't do
How long did you stay there?
an hour.
Hours, not enough.
Oh, I didn't like it though.
We're gonna go for the first time in a 2 hour thing.
I feel like I can go into my own deprivation tank just in real life. So like being in that space, I was just like, okay, I'm here and I'm doing this and I'm letting myself go, etc. But I was like, but I do this anyways outside of. So
Exactly.
it didn't feel like I was bored. I was like, this is nothing new in a way. And I know you can probably go deeper because your senses are shut off or you can't see, but like literally, you can ask Josh. Like, I have this ability.
Let's talk about your bag.
Yes.
I'd
So
love to bring up the bag.
we're gonna talk about Baxbag, guys. So just so you know, oh my gosh, I'm gonna stand up. I don't know if I'll be out of this thing. Okay, I'll sit down. This thing.
Oh.
So, hey, it's over here. This is a posture correcting sustainable backpack. The backpack design hasn't changed in 100 years pretty much. And they're not good for your back and nobody follows that 10% of your weight rule, right? So I created this because I had back problems and really bad posture growing up from traveling, from wearing heavy like backpacks and just lots of heavy textbooks, and it was something that was normalized. Feeling pain from wearing a backpack has been normalized in society, like many other, issues and diseases that we're healing from. So this is something I wanted to create, especially for children who carry massive things, and that's during developmental phases of life for our vertebrae, for our musculature. This backpack, and it's patent pending with the design and the straps. So do you know how a posture corrector works? Like if you ever have seen those like straps you put on and they just help expand you. I tried like 10 of them throughout medical school. I tried all of the other options. They would dig into my shoulders. They looked weird. Like it didn't make any sense. So I actually integrated that posture corrector design into the back of the Baxbag. So what that means is these straps actually go through the bag. You can pull from here or here to see how it just kind of slides through. So then you can actually change the length or how tight and loose it is. So it's the most individualized backpack experience in the world because you can make it fit to your comfort and to your desire of how like straight you want to stand or not. So this right here, the X foam, is so that there's greater surface contact on your scapulas, on your shoulder blades, so that there's this gentle push when you wear the Baxbag, initially contacting your shoulder blades to just kind of, as these straps are shortened or lengthened or tightened or loosened to your comfort, so that you are then just gently expanding your body, you're opening your lungs, you're stretching your pectoralis muscles. And as a result of this design, you then, instead of having all of the weight on your shoulders in this expansion, you're going to have the weight in your mid-thoracic back region, and you're going to be using your postural musculature, your gait musculature, so your abdomens, your gluteals, your rhomboids, all of these other major muscle groups are going to be activated with this design. And when you use your major muscle groups, the weight is redistributed so that it feels a lot lighter, because if you have bigger muscles carrying the weight, then you're not going to feel the same way, that same heaviness, that same pain you feel when you're using smaller muscles like your pectoralis anteriors. So, and then once it's there on the back and you're standing tall and proud, there's this lumbar support cushion at the bottom. So this is basically like a high-end computer chair for your back, like a cuddle for your back, you know. There's a lumbar support cushion that is really soft, and it just sits in the nook of your vertebrae, of your lumbar, of your spine, so that it just all combined creates the most comfortable backpack in the world, and as well as the most lightest backpack in the world. And then of course, as a traveler, I've been to almost 50 countries. I had to have a travel strap. This is a game changer. You can hang the Baxbag on anything, on your carry-on. This also as well has a buckle that allows you to open it and be able to place this anywhere. So that's how the posture correcting portion works. And just because I didn't want to add to the planet's waste, it's completely eco-friendly. So I did my best. I spent another year and a half finding the right factory, finding the right materials to make this design come to life. And this is fishnets taken out of the ocean. It's eco-friendly nylon material. This has biodegradable raffia backing, so the actual back of the backpack is made from biodegradable rope. It also has tensile eucalyptus fiber, like very soft, silky, cool to the touch lining on the inside. There's a lot of pockets. Sorry, it's so messy because I'm literally traveling, but there's a bunch of pockets and a bunch of space. There's also a hidden pocket on the side that you can just stick your things in. Like me, when I wear dresses like this that don't have pockets, I can just slide whatever I need to like this while wearing the bag. Eco-friendly mesh, inches of it all over, as well as the side pockets. And then this little part here is just like a see-through compartment. You can decorate it. I have good vibes only, as you can see, and toys in here.
You can also put the solar panel in there, right?
Yes, and then you can add, the purpose of this is you can put a solar power battery pack here, and it can just be charging while you walk around in the sun, and this little hole will allow you to attach and charge your phone or anything else you want to attach to the solar power battery. So this is available. We did it on crowdfunding for Indiegogo. Please feel free to check out the Instagram, BAXBAG, Baxbag, and we're having our order go out soon. It's the first order ever. So if you get it, you're purchasing now, that would be good, because I don't know when the second order will be. The people who ordered it the first time have waited a year. Wow. So they're getting their bag a year later. So if you want to get in, you should get in now, because I don't know when the second order will ship out. Things are different because of, you know, the global situations. Like factory was shut down in China for a while, then reopened. They actually lost, to force people to stay in home during this time, they would turn off the electricity to factories to make sure that nobody was working and that they were staying at home. So it's been a crazy ride getting these made, and I'm really excited for everyone to have their Baxbag and because it's pretty life-changing. Honestly, it's really life-changing.
It also sounds like a heart opener for kids, or just in general.
It is.
You know, growing up, I remember my backpack always suffocating me with all the books in there. So this also, when I wore it a couple nights ago, I really felt everything was lighter, and I was like, oh, this is a huge game changer. The fact that it's lighter, my small fiance, she could even she could even carry it around. So I think it's a great thing because we do leave stress in our bodies in that sense. So that's another aspect of how powerful this bag is over time using it. You're gonna have less stress on your body versus you suffocating and having your heart and your chest pushed in. It needs to be open.
Straight.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it also makes your spine straight, more straighter for sure. And that's a huge thing in terms of energy wise, especially if you're hiking or you're traveling for so long. It's a great plus, so definitely check it out.
Yes, thank you so much for sharing Baxbag. My cute little bag.
Is there anything else you want to share?
Is there like different colors?
Oh, and it's gonna be coming in black. This was because I wanted to have a loud and proud, eco-friendly look. We couldn't get enough of this material because it's not a normal color, right? But black is. So black is the one that everyone will be getting initially. So if you order a Baxbag, you'll get a black version, which is really beautiful, really sleek, really shiny, really it's really well done, honestly. It's so just FYI.
I'll put the link below. Right. Thank you all for sharing the breath, and also if you're ever interested in scalar work, and I would love to put video on this scalar wave. So.
Oh yeah, I need to do that.
Yeah.
Will you do mine too?
Greetings, family. It's Gloria. I just wanted to give an update on the scalar wave machine intentions, and yeah. Originally, I did set an intention for my 6-year-old sister regarding self-confidence and self-esteem. And recently, I picked her up from the bus stop, and I was just talking to her about like how school, and she brought up that at art she was sitting all by herself, but then she took a pause and she said, well, she stated like more room for me, and that she actually perceived it as something good, as something to be grateful for. And she's 6 years old, so usually that's not super common for me, at least. I haven't seen that to be common amongst that age group. And I was just stunned by her self-assurance and her perception of abundance. And yeah, I'm just really grateful for all these grand opportunities that we're sharing together and insights. And yeah, the scalar wave breath healing has been super powerful amongst my family. And I do have a label printer. I've been printing out stickers, just putting it all over the house. And yeah, I'm just really grateful. I hope all y'all have a wonderful day, a breathful day, and a blessed day. And yeah, or night. We're international, so yeah, I'm just really grateful. Bye bye.
Into with the breath, man, that was fantastic. I had not utilized that before. I could feel that immediately. That was spectacular.
For sure.
And then one more thing, were you putting your logo on the scalar wave last night?
Yep.
Dude, so I'm wearing your shirt, and I wore
Oh,
it to
Sam, I
bed.
totally forgot people are wearing.
Yeah. And I wore it to bed last night, and I forgot about it. And I woke up at 3 a.m, freaking like vibrating, and I didn't know what the hell was going on. And then it hit me that you were doing it last night, but I wasn't sure that you were. Yo, it was an experience. I almost had to take the shirt off because I was literally vibrating at 3 a.m. for like, I don't, until I went back to sleep. For like, it was lengthy, and it was intense. It was super freaking intense. So I wanted to tell you that to report in on that bit of information. So there you